Have you seen what's going on in Bangladesh? Protesters are saying they won't back down after peaceful demonstrations over jobs turned deadly. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina deployed the army against protesters and gave shoot-and-fight orders. Then she imposed a nationwide curfew and cut off access to phones and the internet. Over 150 people have been killed, mostly students. Thousands have been injured. Hundreds more have been arrested. Students in the country began protesting weeks ago when a controversial job quota system was reinstated. The quota reserved 1/3 of government jobs for the children of freedom fighters who fought for the country's liberation movement against Pakistan in 1971. Students say the quota is discriminatory. They say it benefits supporters of the ruling party, the Awami League, because it led the liberation movement. They want all jobs to be based on merit. Government jobs are highly sought after because they're seen as well paid and stable, especially right now when Bangladesh is battling high unemployment and inflation. At first, the protests were peaceful, but then student protesters say they were attacked by the ruling party's student wing. The government responded by shutting down universities and using police and military to crack down on protesters. Things got worse when other citizens joined and were attacked by pro-government forces. Then on Sunday, Bangladesh's top court stepped in. They ruled that the quotas should be scaled back from 30% to 5%. Students suspended protests, but the government's violent crackdown has led to even more anger.
এবং এটা আমি এবং আমার আরো অনেক সমন্বয়করা এই জীবনের নিরাপত্তা আশঙ্কায় ভুগতেছে। বাংলাদেশে একটা চরম মানবাধিকার বিপর্যয় চলছে।
Protesters also issued some demands. They called for an end to curfews. They want the release of detainees and justice for the dead, including the resignation of the officials responsible for violence. There are even calls for the Prime Minister to step down. She was initially critical of the protesters, denouncing them as traitors. Since then, she said she doesn't want students to be harmed.
সবচেয়ে সেন্সিটিভ হচ্ছে ছাত্র ওখানে বসা। আমি জানি না ছাত্রদের সাথে আরো কারা ছিল, তাদের কোনো ক্ষতি না হয় সেদিকে আমাদের দৃষ্টি দিতে হয়েছে। আমরা পুলিশ, আমাদের লোকবল সবকিছু দিয়ে চেষ্টা করেছি।
Hasina says she blames the violence on the main opposition parties in the country.